Guys, thank you so much for coming in here to see me at Body by Design. Sorry that the lighting's a little bit messed up. It's early in the morning and the sun's still not up. I'm getting ready to head to school here soon. This video is number 5, I believe, and it is transitioning to menopause. Okay? Last week I had the privilege of sitting in with a couple of moms groups. And what it was more or less small focus groups for me to get in there to see exactly what women want to know about, learn about, what was important to them and such. And, the gist of the night is they go in there and they'll tell some stories and they hang out and they have a little bit of food and stuff. It's kind of cool. And sometimes they'll have like big play dates and stuff. But what I noticed out of these small groups of about 10 to 15 women was everybody's story was different from one another. Whether it had to do with, becoming a teenager, like puberty, their cycles every month, what happened and how they feel when they got pregnant. Some women don't even know that they're pregnant until they're 3 or 4 months in. Some other women sort of knew almost right away, like as soon as like the conception actually happened with inside the body, they kind of already knew that they were gonna have a baby. And everything from some women have always had really consistent, really light cycles every month their whole entire life, even through premenopause. But somebody else's was really up and down their whole lives, and it was hard to put like a cycle on them, so they had to do things like take birth control pills and stuff to sort of offset the hormones or something like along those lines. So we have to have the understanding that unfortunately premenopause and menopause is going to work the same way. We get a good timeline. We know that between the ages of 35 and 40, 35 and 50, you should be transitioning somewhere around there. So like if you're in your 40s and 50s, it's probably a safe bet that you're in the stages, okay? It's really only about half the women that get the really bad hot flashes, mood swings, the irritation, anything along there, like the lack of sexual drive, things like that. And it's normally from very unhealthy people as well. Like I said in a few of the other videos, it's really your life choices you make. It's going to either make or break going through your transition and into menopause, or you really, like I've seen it get real bad, you know what I mean? Energy's real low, and on another standpoint, if you're in your 40s and 50s, you need to go call your doctor and tell him about premenopause. Tell him you want to know about it and see if there's any sort of blood work you can get to see if you're actually maybe about to transition into menopause. He'll maybe give you some good ideas, because also a lot of the times premenopause could be mistaken for a lot of things like low thyroid, heart disease, like a whole bunch of stuff. Depression was another really, really, really big one, okay? So you could either think you have one of those symptoms, but really you're just transitioning, or you think you're transitioning, but really there's something else that's going on that's sort of setting things off key, okay? So again, we know what premenopause is. We know what menopause is. We know that if you're in your 40s and 50s, you should be calling the doctor right now, today, and booking an appointment to get in there, talk to him about, premenopause and menopause and what you can do to prepare. And if you are very unhealthy right now and you know that you're very unhealthy, whether you got some weight to lose or some drinking to stop or whatever it has to be, okay? Make that choice right now. Go do what you got to do, man. Anybody can go walk 2 times a day for a half hour, hour apiece. It will make a world of difference, okay, guys? Jump on your health. I guarantee it will help. And from there, things will work themselves out, I'm sure. Again, guys, this is Josh from Body by Design. This is going into menopause and preparing yourself for it. Next video, we're going to get into some things on similarities to heart disease and stuff, and what you can do to sort of help yourself along. And again, it's never too late to live the life you could have lived. Let's get it going, guys.